Hello, I'm back. Sorry about that. I really wanted to go for a wee bit longer today, and if I was hungry during the stream, I would be too I would be too distracted to continue, so I had to just quickly grab something to put in my belly. I also got myself a wee decaf coffee to warm myself up because I'm still chilly after the walk earlier. So let me just get a scene sorted. Oh, I need to change the stream details as well. So let me just do that. One day I will remember to do it before I launch the game. Done! Getting better at it every day. Is the game not showing up? It's not on my OBS, and I don't know why. Oh, there it is. It just took a wee second to capture the window. Can you see it okay? English.
Brothers and sisters, settle! I come to you this day with great news! My starry disciples, our search is nearly complete! For decades we've toiled and scoured and fished about this wretched continent for that ever-elusive tome, the Grimoire Eternus, the book to end all books, the storied and long-fabled...
The Necronomicon!
Yes, Sister Halo, that's the one. Next time, maybe you let the actual cult leaders speak its eternally horrible name, yeah? Thank you. The Necronomicon! Yes! No doubt some among you have questioned its very existence. Our search has been wide and our labor great, with as yet no return. Well, brothers and sisters, it may be that we have come upon its actual location. Brother Bright. Gregory, we talked about this, man. This night, brothers and sisters, our men
And women.
and women are on their way to retrieve that tome as we speak. Is this not what we've been looking for since our establishment is a legitimate death cult?
Yes!
Is it not in our official membership charter?
Yes!
Is it not we who should be the first and only to lay our hands upon it?
Yes!
Shall we let the abominable butcher or other lesser cults get their stinking paws on our glorious bounty now that it is so closely within our reach?
Yes!
No!
No!
And with the Necronomicon finally in our hands, nothing will stop the Haunter from regaining his true form. No end to the work! No end to the work!
So where is it?
We have found him, brothers and sisters. The man who will lead us to it. We have found him, and we watch. We watch.
Okay. New game. I don't fully know what to expect from this game.
Read all about it, sir. Hurricane Herbert, storm of the century.
A storm. That's the least of my worries. Change. Everything's changing. Always changing. What's a Joe supposed to do? You take a new case and it's all you can do to be prepared for whatever throws your way.
The only thing you can know is whatever it's tossed at you won't make any kind of sense but up against the last thing. It's the
Yeah,
change,
it
you
is
see. I've been hired to locate some kind of
hyper
ancient book.
animated.
Supposed to have inside of it the kind of stuff makes the Joe's guts turn salt and sallow. Real type mystical mumbo jumbo, which I guess explains the weirdo cults popping up all over Darkham. You know something's left of center when the folks hiring you want to keep themselves all secret-like. Cash is cash, though, and I could really use the milk. That's something doesn't change. Put some weight on my man in Rare and Forbiddens. The kind of pressure makes the Joe's stomach jackflip, and he points me at this dark and ancient library.
Jackflip.
Dark and ancient. Huh. What's not dark and ancient in Darkham? Damn. Most times, the new is just as bad as the old. Sometimes worse.
So there's multiple protagonists in this game, from what the store page said about it. I've had this game, bought it ages ago, and then never got around to it, because I'm a big fan of point-and-click games. And it was, nice to see,
Well, here it is.
a new one.
Meskatonic Library. Not the friendliest place in town.
But yeah,
At least
it's
town and
very
friendly ain't even in the
campy
same
thus
zip
far
code.
looking. I would agree with that, Brad. Hold spacebar to reveal
Darkham.
hotspots.
Horrible hellhole. Never thought I'd stick around when I came here 23 years ago. She was local, young and unstable, and I was probably too much to handle. Then she left me with an empty bottle of 81 proof and a broken heart. My gut instinct was telling me I could look at everything a second time, glean extra information that might be useful, or not. No, gotta investigate the library first.
Okay. More Darkham. Even more Darkham. I wonder if it's a different voice
Not nearly
line.
as badly lit as the name would suggest, but more than compensating on the creepy scale.
Ah, yeah. So there's different voice lines.
Surprisingly colorful here and there, but I didn't let that fool me. The town had been bubbling with occult activity for a while, and I was about to look deep into it. Looks like some kind of gargoyle, swallowed almost whole by those dead vines.
The animation is very smooth, though. As over the top as it is, it feels very fluid.
Maybe I could use somebody, but this gargoyle ain't it.
Okay, anything else? I'm gonna try and not use the highlight area thing as much as much as I
Crescent
can.
moon, shining down on the horrid husk of a town that
But
is
if I get
Darkham.
stuck, I will. Probably can't use it, but
I think I could fashion crude gloves from my tie to protect my hands from all the thorns and climb up to the 3rd floor, where all the unique and forbidden tomes are rumored to be held. Nah. Moon doesn't do anything for me. You know, they really have a vegetation problem out here.
alright, let's go. Study area.
That's where
F5
folks
to
get
save.
strange, ancient diseases by flipping the wrong pages with their bare fingers. Nah, I do different kinds of studying. Rows and rows of moldy old books. For some reason, they seem particularly unattractive. I don't want to trigger any hidden doors or anything. I'm just here to pick up hints.
I am very much, we know this already. I'm a completionist, so I like to look and touch everything that I can, so...
It's a dusty old book. Its title's really hard to read. I don't need it.
Popular books section.
It's the popular book section. Apparently, all Daniel Maroon novels. You know, Vatican mysteries and all that. Not really my type of literature, but I can take a look at them. Daniel Maroon's Anathemic Adventures. Daniel Maroon's Blood-Boiling Baptism. Daniel Maroon's Clerical Conundrums. Daniel Maroon's Deacon's Debauchery. Sounds spicy. Daniel Maroon's Eucharistical Enigmas. Daniel Maroon's Fathers in Fedoras. My personal favorite.
I thought you said you didn't really like his books.
Daniel Maroon's Gibbous Gospel. Daniel Maroon's Hymn Hunting. I hear it's a snoozer. Daniel Maroon's Improbable Iconostasis. Daniel Maroon's Jumpin' Jerusalems. It was his first foray into comedy. Still sold a heap, though. Daniel Maroon's Cryptic Cloisters. He was reaching. Daniel Maroon's Lengthy Litany. 4,200 pages. Ouch.
Almost the weed number. Wow.
Daniel Maroon's Menacing Monastery Mystery. Daniel Maroon's Nuns and Nooses. Oh boy. Daniel Maroon's Presbyterian Perils. Daniel Maroon's Queer Clyphotic Quests. Sounds particularly exciting.
I've never heard the word clyphotic before.
Daniel Maroon's Reliquary Rapture. Daniel Maroon's The Sacramento Sacrament. Daniel Maroon's Theological Tenebra. Daniel Maroon's Unholy Unctions. Daniel Maroon's Vinci's Vengeful Vigils. That makes no sense.
I wonder if, for recording the voice lines, he said Daniel Maroon the exact same way every time, or if it's like a pre-recorded voice clip then spliced to the title of the book.
Daniel Maroon's Warring Worshippers. No entry for X or Y. Can't blame him.
Oh, okay.
And finally, Daniel Maroon's The Zesty Zealot. It's the popular book,
Okay,
you know.
it just looks back. That looks like a little Grim Fandango Easter egg there.
They really went out of their way to make this place as creepy as possible. No, sir. We're from different worlds, me and that thing there.
Strange medallion.
It's like that strange, tentacled beast is watching me.
Yeah, part of the reason I chose this game was I wanted a break from having to read out everything. And this was fully voice acted, so I was like, hell yeah, let's do this. And it's really thus far pretty well voice acted as well. It's it's still campy because that's the genre basically, but
I'm not sure I want to.
Like not bad campy. Not that, in my opinion, there's such a thing as bad campy, but
That desk is literally blocking my access to knowledge. I guess I could lean on it while I interrogate the librarian, but I'm naturally intimidating. If my detective cylinders aren't misfiring, that's gotta be the librarian. Evening.
Good evening, sir.
So, how's things in the library business?
Can't complain. It's a living.
Those electronic books hitting you folks hard these days?
Nah, not really. People don't tend to read much at all anymore, so it's all the same to us.
there's a little Adventure Time Easter egg as well.
Interesting library you got here. Is it old?
Yeah, pretty old.
It's old, huh? How old?
Like really, really old. You might even say it's ancient.
Ancient, huh? How ancient?
It was established by one Jeremiah Orn in, A really, really long time ago.
Huh. Thanks for the info.
Sure.
Key type. Don key type.
The name's Ktype.
Ktype.
Don Archetype. Here to see about a book.
Well, you've come to the right place.
Yeah. It's called the Necronomicon. Do you have it?
Oh, that book. Yeah. Let me check. Yeah, they're all lent. All versions of it.
There's more than one?
Why, sure. You've got your, Oh, wait. You're talking about the real Necronomicon, aren't you? Yeah, no, sorry. That doesn't actually exist.
Doesn't exist, huh? My employer seems to think otherwise.
An ancient grimoire full of arcane writings that could summon powerful demonic entities and potentially fold reality onto itself? We don't really carry that kind of stuff here. Chances are, it's nothing but a myth, Mr. Ktype.
You, wouldn't happen to be intentionally trying to conceal it from me, would you?
I'm just a librarian, sir. As far as I know, the real Necronomicon is a myth. Sorry to disappoint you. You haven't been the first to come and ask about it, and you probably won't be the last. Definitely our most popular and existent book.
Who else has been interested in it?
Everyone, from excitable teenagers to these freaky cultist types that seem to crop up everywhere in the last few months. Just when you thought Darkham couldn't get any weirder, these clowns come along and prove you so wrong.
What can you tell me about these cultists?
They come in all shapes and sizes. Can't really tell them apart. I mean, it's not like they waltz in here dressed up in ceremonial robes or anything, but you can tell from the way they speak, they're not all there.
Aren't you a bit young to be a librarian?
Look, I can tell you come from a different era, but between you and me, that's straight up ageist.
Oh, really? And that, different era business ain't?
Touché, Mr. Ktype. I'm a student, it's a job, it's quiet, it pays the bills.
Aren't you a bit too old to be a student?
I like the cut of your jib. That's something your type would say, right?
My type? Now look here, son.
There it is again.
No such thing as the Necronomicon, you say? Mind if I, snoop around your collections a little while?
I don't mind personally. You'd have to talk to Mr. Orne about the rare books department, though. At the moment, he's really busy with some new arrivals upstairs, so you'd have to wait a while. But, sir, waste of time, really. That book is just a legend. An ugly, ugly legend.
I didn't catch your name, Mr.
Kerwin. Buzz Kerwin.
That's an interesting surname, and an accent that I can't quite place.
Yeah, I'm half Romanian. My mom was born in Transylvania. I kept her family name because it sounds cool, you know?
Never get teased because of that?
No. For Buzz, on the other hand, plenty.
All right, Mr. Kerwin. I guess I'll have to wait.
Double click screen, exit arrows to teleport. Let me just have another wee look around before we go. Thing on the doorstep. Alright, bringing up the inventory. Don's diary. Sources hint at the Necronomicon hiding in plain sight inside the Meskatonic Library. How plain that sight is remains to be seen. Got to look into it ASAP. Oh, I like that click noise. That was a very satisfying click.
There's a thing on the doorstep there. Looks like a package. It's this thing I found on the library's doorstep. Looks like a package of some sort.
Open it.
It's this thing.
Guess I'm not allowed to open it. I need to take it into the library, I guess. Right, give it to Buzz.
I found this thing on the doorstep. Were you expecting a package?
No, not really. Let's see it. There's a note here. Oh, it's for you.
For me? What does it say?
Too long have you meddled in our business, Ktype. Here's your chance at a bright future for a change. Muhahahaha. Is it me or is this thing ticking?
What?
Mr. Ktype! He's gone.
Well, that was unexpected.
Was that you making all that racket, Kerwin?
No, Mr. Orange, sir. Someone set off a bomb in here. I was about to call the police.
Nonsense! You call this a bomb? You should have seen Dresden, son! Now that was some firepower right there! Clean up a little, will ya?
Okay, sir.
Okay, I can't interact with any of the stuff that... Oh!
Well, at least that thing took some damage. I think it's a little loose now. There's a weird glow emanating from behind it. What the? I'd knock it off, for sure, but I can't reach that high.
Sure.
It's Mr. Ktype's shoe. Well, I feel like I should call him Don now that we've been through this together. It's Don's shoe.
Pretty high heel for a man's shoe. Let's examine.
It's Don's shoe.
And throw.
I just realized how long I've actually wanted to do this. Don sends his regards, ugly. Is this what Don was after? This looks nothing like the other editions. Creep factor just went up 200%. Who'd hide it up there and why? You're coming with me, weird book. I never thought I'd actually say this, but the Necronomicon feels weird in my pants. Oh boy, what an evening. Think, Buzz, think. Don's been kidnapped. The police are a bunch of corrupt and incompetent tools. What do I do? Well, Orn can close up for the night. Things are way too messed up to stick around. The best thing to do is retreat to the bus cave, clear my head, and see what this strange book is all about. Okay, safely home. What the hell was all that about? Is this really happening? Am I really talking out loud to myself? What is this book? God, I need to stop talking to myself. I sound crazy. Kitty, should I open this thing and see what's written in it? What do you say? You're a lot of help. Okay, might as well take a peek. Yeah, Kashaptu zi dinger kampa per Adonai Methatron. What the? This is genuinely becoming really scary now, and I'm all alone. What do I do, Kitty? God, I wish you could talk back for once.
The music seems pretty quiet. I feel like that was supposed to swell a wee bit more. A little more impactful.
Okay, I know I've been saying everything felt weird before, but that was really, really weird. Something feels very different now.
As much as I hate agreeing with you, something does feel very different now.
I know, right? Maybe reading that out loud wasn't such a good idea, huh?
It sure seems so.
Right? I mean... Whoa, 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 wait. Are you actually talking back to me?
Took you a while, huh? I feel like we were in a much more productive place a few moments ago. You know, analyzing the situation. Maybe working toward a solution?
You talk.
I stand corrected. You seem to have a firm grip on the situation.
But how?
You just read an incantation and then wished out loud that I could talk back. So...
This is wrong. This can't be happening. This is wrong. Wait, I know. I'll just find the spell or whatever it is and reread it and reverse this. That should work, right?
You're not really expecting any kind of relevant answer from me, are you?
Right? I mean... Oh, what the... It's gone. I can't find it anywhere. This was definitely the page I read it from, but there's different text on it now. What the... Should I read it out loud? Wait, sorry. I wasn't considering your point of view here. Do you want to be a...
Talking cat? Please don't take this the wrong way, but that's a resounding and definitive no. I just don't want your kind of problems, man. My deal is sleeping, eating, and generally being decorative.
I can get behind that. Okay, here goes. Shunu limutuma anakulu blui zidinjir anakampa. I wish Kitty would go back to normal. Did it work?
Darn it, can't even meow right anymore. I think it's safe to say it hasn't.
Oh boy, this is a problem. By the way, Kitty, nice to meet you.
We've known each other for years, dude.
Kitty. Is that what I call you?
Haven't you been doing it for years already? Dumbest name possible if you ask me, but I don't care either way. I don't need one.
So, are you gonna stick around?
No, I'm gonna walk the earth like Caine in Kung Fu. You'll stick around and undo this. You really think I want to be like you for the rest of my life?
That's gotta be racist or something.
We're not even the same species. We need to find a way to reverse this, so get to thinking.
Yeah, you're right. I'm on it.
Remains of cake.
That's been there since Lemon left for that esoteric retreat. I'm frankly afraid to touch it.
Who's Lemon?
Oh, no. I never eat Lemon's cooking. He puts stuff in food. Weird stuff.
Not on your life, buddy.
Oh, Lemon's room. So you have a roommate. And you sleep in the living room / kitchen.
It's our oven. I'm deathly afraid of it. Long story. I'm not sure I can bring myself to open the oven. I'm a weak man. Hey, Kitty, think you can
The fact
open
that
that
it's
oven for me real
Kitty
quick and
with
take a peek inside?
Like an F
Sure
at
thing,
the end.
boss. As soon as I grow
It feels so,
you're gonna have to man up and do it yourself. Come on, Buzz. You can do it,
Icon
dude.
has cheeseburger error.
can?
You know?
Yeah, it's just fear. Stupid fear.
Yes, and fear is the path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger...
Open the damn oven, Kerwin!
Yeah, yes, yep. I did it! Hey, and there's Lemon's key. Oh, and there's a cookie in here. A suspicious one.
Accept this cookie? I guess. Can I not exit?
I think I'll take it, you know, for sustenance.
Ugh, I would not recommend you eat that.
I'll take it either way.
Yes, looks very appetizing. Suspicious cookie.
Very suspicious cookie. Effects remain to be determined.
Can I look at the Necronomicon?
It's the dreaded Necronomicon.
Nope. Fridge?
That's our tiny fridge. Hey, it's not completely empty. Nah, I can open it myself.
Can of Dr. Fisher.
It's a can of Dr. Fisher, produced exclusively with Fishmatheria water. That ensures my lips will never go anywhere near it. Gonna grab this. My tablet. It's been charging for 2 days now.
I had a moment yesterday where I thought my phone had died for good.
No use. It's dead.
Because it ran out of charge, which, you know,
I
fine.
don't think I'll bother her about it.
But when I plugged it into charge, it would not start charging. I was like, oh, fuck. Because I decided not to update my
That's where my
phone,
roots
upgrade it once my contract ran out, because rather than spending £40 a month on paying for, like, cell service and the phone,
Someday soon.
I'll just pay for £20 odds.
Yeah, pretty. Let's move on.
So I wanted to save the money, and then I was like, oh fuck, maybe I should have upgraded my phone, but it's okay now. It just took about 20 minutes before it would even start up, so I don't see anything else to interact with. What's this? Kitty.
It's Kitty, my cat. She talks now.
Your cat?
Just a figure of speech. Kitty, this might be a weird thing to ask, but remember when I brought lady friends home?
Yeah, those were rare enough occasions that I can remember. Oh, I see where you're going with this. I have no interest in that. All the kissy sounds are just... ugh. I'd tune them out.
Good to know.
What's a bit harder to tune out are the audio-olfactory clues to how your digestive system works. Or, rather, does so poorly.
What?
Ugh, just don't fart around me anymore, okay?
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry.
Right. I don't need a hint. I'm just looking, so. Lemon's key.
Lemon's locked the door when he left for that esoteric retreat, and of course he has no phone signal or internet. Great.
Severely decorated closet.
I have a feeling somewhere inside this horribly over-decorated piece of furniture lies what we're looking for. It's locked. I know it's locked. It's always locked. All right, Kitty. I have a feeling the notebook we're looking for is somewhere inside this locked closet. I can't really think of a way to open it.
Couldn't you just randomly combine some household items into a makeshift key or something?
I'm sure I could, but I was thinking maybe you could shoulder this particular burden.
Let's not make a habit of this. Ugh, this patchouli stink is giving me dizzy spells. Oh, here it is. I haven't done that since I was a kitten. Still got it.
Diary. Alright, let me have a wee nosy around his room first. Minuscule guitar thing.
It's one of those tiny cute guitars. Oh no, my band days are long gone. I don't think she'd be inclined to play that thing.
She keeps, like, coming in and out of the foreground. Gaudy hippie cloth.
Oh, that's gaudy. Hey, looks like there's something under this. What do you know? A pair of scissors.
Conspicuously open book.
It's a book Lemon left open. Well, let's see here. Page on the left says, a compass is a magnetized pin floating in a solution. It's not the 1700s anymore, Lemon. Jeez, what a Luddite. Page on the right says, invisible ink. Use lemon juice to write secret messages on paper. Only you will be able to then read them by bringing the paper close to a source of heat. Note, make that a source of mild heat, not open flame. No need, I can read it myself.
Any other pages?
It's a book Lemon left open. Compass.
Nope.
Of all things whose purpose is to be lit up, this one scares me the least. I can't just snap my fingers and produce fire, unfortunately.
Do I look like a lighter to you?
I think it's supposed to be a fertility idol. Kinda scary if you ask me. And we thankfully have no need for it. Primitive or not, I doubt Kitty appreciates art.
Actually, I've been a little into cubism lately.
Snob.
Oh, right, okay, and I believe that the diary is probably going to be invisible ink written in it.
The pages are all blank. What am I missing here?
Yep, so we need to find something to light the incense stick, I guess? Oh, action figures. Did I click on these
They're
already?
not toys, okay? I don't play with them.
Well...
I don't like this new situation at all. Completely useless right now.
Please don't drag me into your immaturity.
That's Ron Dilbert. Ron can't help us now.
Never pay more than $20 for a computer game.
Let me see. Better close the fridge. I don't see anything that I could really interact with. The suspicious cookie, can of Dr. Fisher, diary, and scissors. I haven't seen anything I can cut. I don't know what I would use the can of Dr. Fisher for anyway. Have another look in the room. Oh, I think the eye...
I would not sleep with that thing above my head.
Oh, that's pretty useful to know. It will tell you when there's no unique dialogue left because the eye squints.
Whatever was in it has probably grown more powerful with time. What's left of my once impressive action figure collection? I guess I'm growing or something.
Frame picture of Kitty.
That's Kitty, my, Kitty. Yeah, I know, not the most imaginative name.
Totally understandable.
Really?
Yes, really. If I were called Buzz, I'd be reluctant to get creative when naming anyone, too.
Touché, pussycat. I'd say she looks cute, but she's within earshot.
Stop.
Nah, I don't need it.
It's an embarrassing baby picture. Move on.
I must be missing something. I don't see anything else, and I'm not at the point yet where I want to
Man, I hope I get to
use the
visit
hint
someday.
option.
Okay, I've got to get my head back in the game. Someday soon, I hope.
Yeah, pretty. Let's move on.
He's really grumpy. Ron can't help it.
I keep thinking this little green thing is a lighter. It is! Oh my god.
It's our one and only treasured lighter.
Oh dear.
Well, Lemon's lighter. I'm kind of afraid of working the stove or oven. Gonna grab this for a while.
There we go. Oh dear. Right, let's light the incense. And then...
Yay! It's lit up and stinking up the place.
Okay. And then put the diary over
Let's
it.
moderately heat this baby. Yes! It worked. Lemon, one too many cheesy detective novels. Alright, kitty. Now let's see this list here. Woo! I think I got it. How's VG for all your supernatural needs sound? And there's the address. We're practically neighbors.
It's the best option we've got so far.
There's something I'm not sure I mentioned before. This detective that was looking for the Necronomicon, Dawn, got kidnapped right in front of me.
Oh, right, you've mentioned it. Let's go.
But we've gotta try and rescue him.
All right. Do you know who kidnapped him?
I guess we have no lead yet.
Lead. Sam Spade over here. You know how you humans always stereotype us as being selfish?
Sorry about that.
Don't be, because in my case, that's exactly how it is. I'm sorry, but I could give a kitten's fluffy tale about your detective friend. My main worry right now is my own predicament. Why didn't you call the police or something?
Oh, Darkham PD, only the most corrupt and despicable organization in town. Makes these cultists look like fuzzy bunnies nibbling on baby carrots by comparison. No, we're on our own.
Interesting imagery. Anyway, your friend Don's on his own too. It's a cat-eat-cat world out there.
How about we keep him as objective B, alright?
Whatever makes me A works for me. Let's roll, Marlowe.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the music. It seems relatively,
Alright, kitty. Looks
muted.
like we're on a quest together. Any cool battle cry-like words before we embark on it?
I'm a little hungry, and I'm afraid my fur's going to get all matted in these filthy streets. Sorry, you were saying?
I was thinking more like time for, you know, whatever adrenaline-pumping music kids listen to these days.
Time for Bossa Nova.
Let's get on with it.
Rare.
I like Kitty's voice actress. Her performance is really, really fun.
She's just as grumpy as usual, but I guess it fits her. Why am I staring at her? Back to adventuring. Darkham's just beautiful at night, isn't it?
No.
In a creepy kind of way?
No.
It really isn't. Still mad about being humanized?
Very much so.
Okay, just checking.
Is that our house that we just came out of? Yeah, it is. Pretty, fancy looking outside for such a kind of shabby looking apartment.
A weird looking kiddo in the middle of the street. I think I'd better talk to her. Hey, little girl, what are you doing in the street by yourself this late at night?
Hey, big guy. What are you doing disturbing peaceful citizens for no good reason this late at night?
Well, let me try that again. What's your name, kiddo?
If you must know, it's Priscilla.
Are you sure you don't mean Priscilla?
Do I look like the kind of person who can't correctly pronounce their own name? It's Priscilla! What's your name, smarty pants?
Buzz.
Buzz?
My dad really loved his electric shaver. You know, you won't get ahead in life with that kind of attitude, kiddo.
Oh yeah? What are you doing with your life?
I'm a student and a librarian, if you must know.
Oh, so you must be like 22, right?
Give or take a few.
That few is definitely longer than you've been on this earth.
Okay, I won't say anything out loud, but I'm thinking it. Hey, I was just genuinely concerned.
Well, don't be. Drop my fishy in that sign up there, and Grandma let me come out on the street and try to get it. But I can't reach it!
Aren't your mom or dad around?
Mom and Dad moved to Fishmith last month. And we'll move there too, soon. Not until I get my fishy!
Alright, settle down. Can't Grandma help you out?
Grandma's been taking her bath for quite a while now. Grandma says we'll go to Fishmith soon. We're just waiting for this big bathtub we ordered to be delivered. Grandma can't go traveling without her new bathtub.
Alright, weird enough. You know, this just feels wrong somehow.
I'm a dark-haired little girl, standing in the middle of the street at night, holding a doll by the hand. Scared yet?
Scared? Nope. A little bit creeped out by how irresponsible your grandma is, I'll give you that. So, you're just, standing there, huh?
People tend to do that in this kind of game.
Yeah, I always wondered about that.
I just like to watch them, sitting there, clicking their little lives away.
Okay. Who has a fish doll?
The little girl.
I can't reach it from down here. Think it's that little girl's fish doll. Hey, kitty, how about you climb up and get that fishy for me?
Well, you gotta ask yourself, Buzz. What do we stand to gain from me exerting myself in that manner?
Nothing for now, I guess.
See?
Don't anger me, feline.
Come on, Buzz. You're embarrassing yourself.
Don't you want to do it just to put a smile on that little girl's face?
You mean that pale abomination? How about we have nothing to do with her or her face? How's that sound?
Your heart is the tip of a glacier that was accidentally bitten off by a blind, evil old sea monster, kitty.
Don't try to flatter me. It won't work.
Ugh, never could stand fish. How people can eat that is beyond me. I like that glass right there between those monstrosities and me.
We have bigger fish to fry, Buzz.
I see what you did there. It's the door to the fishery. It's closed and locked.
We have bigger fish to fry, Buzz.
I see.
I don't really have an awful lot to say thus
Fishman's
far.
own. There,
I'm just
now I'm that one guy in the theater reading the title out loud.
experiencing the game. And because there's so much dialogue, I don't have an awful lot of opportunity to
That
speak
was
either.
as much interest as I could muster up about this shop sign. Nothing to do with or about it.
I'll probably have more to say once we get further into like puzzles and stuff and I get stuck.
I can climb higher than that. Easy.
Hideous fish dressed as a human.
If they're trying to keep people away from Fishmouth, it's working. I'd hate to have him do my taxes. Not only do I have no use for it, it has no reason to exist.
I can climb that thing, no problem. I just don't have a reason to.
Okay, so we need to get a reason for her to actually climb up there. Blooming Tower.
That ominous tower belongs to the local waterworks. I wonder if they can pump water up that high. There's talk of a dozen people jumping off it. I guess you could call it popular. No thanks, I'll stick around for now.
I could land that fall with my eyes closed. I just don't wanna.
Walled archway.
Used to be you'd absentmindedly open this door and the whole of Darkham would be flooded. Is that water I hear lapping behind the wall? Back then, door. Now, wall. Kid A has no use for that walled archway.
Alright, we'll go this way. Male model picture.
Man, that's one attractive dude. This picture of a male model, I feel like I need to have it.
Yeah.
Just to be clear, I'm not picking this up for personal use.
There's no shame. There's no shame in it.
Christopher Valiant Street. Never heard of him. Thank you for your sacrifice, Christopher Valiant. Tiny Print says his body was found headless on the street, so they named it after him. Charming story. Well, he can now quit while he's ahead. At least it brought things to a head.
Christopher Valiant is an okay guy. There, happy?
Right, let's go. Void Smoker Alley.
Void Smoker Alley. Never heard of him. Let's check out the tiny print. Apparently, this guy was a struggling artist that aged naturally while his portrait stayed the same. What a lousy demonic deal. Could have been worse. Not sure how exactly, but it could have. Here's to smoke in the void. Here's to aging like a fine wine, Void Smoker.
Thanks for being a good dude, Void Smoker.
That's Jeremiah Orn, Old Man Orn's ancestor. He's practically the father of the Meskatonic Library. That's...
Oh.
Thanks for the post-generational job opportunity, Jerry. Statues are a new concept to Kitty, but she still doesn't look impressed.
How are they in a concept tour? She's probably seen one before. She's seen many statues on your action figures.
It's really weathered, but I think it says, Park gate removed due to blasphemous activities in the area. Hop fence at own peril. We do not refund garments or pay for hospitalization. Nah, we gotta keep the citizens informed. Kitty can't read.
I'm learning real fast.
It's a nice-looking blonde lady. Yup, definitely a nice-looking blonde lady. Hey there. Hello?
Approaching lonely women on benches at night, are we? Not interested.
I'm sorry, miss, but I feel this strange urge to bother everyone I meet and ask a lot of questions.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sorry, let me start again. My name's Buzz.
Oh, that's just preposterous.
I have a B-shaped birthmark. Nice evening we're having, huh?
Really? Why don't you just keep it original and ask for the time?
I think I'm misrepresenting myself here.
Oh, sure.
Gotta run.
So run.
Baron Samedi and Small Dolls.
What do you mean, Samdi who?
Oh, Samdi.
Just Wikipedia, you slacker.
I don't have my phone on my desk, so no.
The Baron's not to be trifled with. They haven't been formally introduced.
Darkham Asylum.
They say the guy in charge is a real joker. I hear they've been having a bat problem over there. Nah. People really love blastering eyes everywhere. Did you know that the mere graphical suggestion of an eye can unconsciously make you more apprehensive? Can't, don't wanna.
That makes me think of this video on YouTube. I think it was by Daryl Talks Games. About the psychology behind fourth wall breaks. So it's a really interesting watch. Let me just double check that's the actual YouTuber's name. I don't want to Yeah, Daryl Talks Games. I really think that's a really interesting YouTube channel. If you're interested in like video game analysis and such.
Aw, look at the cute voodoo dolls. Who would just leave them here?
They also, like, genuinely really helped me through, like, a really rough patch. Like, it helped me, like, change my perspective in certain thought patterns that I had. Like, it was really interesting.
Who dared touch them? But they'd look great on that shelf near my bed. These dolls are probably already voodoofied and best left where they are.
I don't go for dolls. I'm more of a laser pointer girl myself.
This small window somehow communicates with the interior. How cool is that? A warm reddish-orange glow emanates from its tiny opening. Hello there?
Password?
Swordfish?
Swordfish.
Too classic.
Even she can't squeeze in through there.
I mean, she was able to squeeze through that tiny gap in the wardrobe.
No idea who this guy is, but his beard looks real tentacly. Is that a nose or a beak? Man, Darkham City Council is all weird when it comes to statue choices. I want nothing to do with this guy, whoever he is or was. Statues are a new concept.
Okay. Big D Street.
Big D Street. No idea who this guy's either.
He's Big D.
Alright, let's look at the tiny print. Absent-minded professor and big proponent of video games in general. Will forever be remembered for always choosing keyboards over controllers. Man, they'll just name streets after anyone these days. At least he was into video games. I'm sure this street sounds way naughtier than intended. I'm sure this street sounds...
Thanks for supporting video games, Big D.
Unless my eyes betray me, it's a taxi, a yellow one. There's a guy inside, but I can't quite distinguish his face. Evening.
It sure is.
Do you know anything about this mysterious building you're parked next to?
Look, kid, it's a taxi, not a guided tour bus.
Get a lot of customers tonight?
Not if you don't move out of the way, I don't.
There's that blonde lady over there.
Oh yeah, brought her here a while ago.
What can you tell me about her?
Man, that sounds creepy as hell. You an investigator or something?
Yep. Be Kerwin. Not yet, but I'm slowly becoming one, or nope, I'm just a friend. Let's pretend to be B. Kerwin.
Yep, B. Kerwin. P.I.
Yeah, sorry. Not gonna say anything, son.
So about the blonde...
Yeah? What shit are you?
I'm a priest, I'm a legal advisor, I'm a friend. I'm her priest.
I'm her priest. I'm really worried about her. Her soul and stuff.
Well, God bless you, father. But look for divine inspiration elsewhere, will you?
I'm a friend.
I'm a friend. I'm a little worried about her, so I watch her from afar.
Oh, friend. Right.
That sounds
I
so
happen to
creepy.
have overheard what her name is. You know, taxi stuff, nothing creepy. Surely you know it too, since you're friends.
I'm having a temporary memory lapse.
I'm having a temporary memory lapse. I'll get back to you on that.
New model, scissors. Let me see. Can I go down this way? Oh. He lives very, very close to the library. What do you have to say about Darkham?
Well, at least it's not Fishmouth. Do I really like it here? You never really stop and think about it. I really need to get out of this place. Permanently. I just have to walk down the stairs to go back to it.
No time for sightseeing.
Darkham is particularly horrid this time of year. Maybe Mom should have stayed in Romania. Well, if it isn't stinky, crumbling, wretched, repulsive old Darkham. The place I call home. I guess human beings will adapt to anything.
Call him.
Staying's cool. I thought I was making such a statement. Or was I trying to be ironic and hip? Can't remember. Why am I staring at this thing? I've got important things to attend to. There's something very wrong with me. I seem to be fascinated by this column. I'm trapped, frozen in place by the sudden realization of how beautiful this expression of aesthetic triumph and architectural...
Get a move on, Kerwin.
Right away. Its only use is keeping the building from crashing down on us.
Yeah, it's gosh darn beautiful. Let's move on.
Oh god. Peanut knocked something off the couch and give me a fright.
Staying's cool. I thought I was making such a statement. Or was...
didn't mean to... I want to talk
That's
about
Steve, the gargoyle.
the gargoyle.
We go way back. He's down with the vegetation, son. He's into the herbs, bro. He's all about them weeds. Steve is the silent type.
Can
They wouldn't like each other.
can I, like, cut the weeds off?
I'm not cutting Steve. Not that I could, either way.
Crazy vines.
Mr. Orne really likes his library covered in spiky vegetation. I guess it does hide some of the more unfortunate architectural choices. If I wanted to go up there, I think I'd just use the staircase. I don't. No point in making her climb them.
Oh. There we go.
Moon, oh, moon, mistress of the night.
Kerwin!
I'd love to look at it again, but Kitty's gonna throw a literal hissy fit. It doesn't do anything, really.
Let's keep moving.
Alright. And it's still on fire.
Some of the most fascinating books I've ever read. I personally and lovingly arranged them all in one book rack. All gone. Such a loss. All gone. She's not into books.
Says you.
Of course, the hideous thing survives the deflagration. I don't know why I'm looking at it again. I hate that thing. Of course, it has no use. She cares nothing for art.
You call that art?
You have a point. Amazingly, none of the maroon books look damaged. Die-hard little... They're the last thing I need at the moment. That hogwash is the last thing I need right now. She's not into...
Says you.
A very intriguing looking book. Maybe I should take a closer look. A very convenient treatise on the order voodoo magic ingredients should be used in. Whoa, convenient to say the least. Mental notes. Sometimes examining items several times really pays off.
I didn't need that help because I do that compulsively. Okay.
I don't think I know what I'm looking for.
Ah, okay. So I still need to figure out what I'm using it with. And I can't go anywhere else in the library. Nope. Can't see anything else to interact with. So, out we go. So, what do we have? We've got the Necronomicon, we've got a suspicious cookie, can of Dr. Fisher, scissors, male model, and voodoo order treatise. And I have really no idea where to use any of them. Just check and see if there's anything I can interact with in here. Or anything of worth that I can interact with in here. That doesn't look like it. Oh, graffiti! I haven't seen that.
That sign keeps popping up all over the place lately. It somehow looks old. Wouldn't know what to do with it.
It doesn't look like it'll snap me back to cathood, Buzz.
If I use the I keep saying Nepro. I don't know why. Necronomicon on
I
it.
can feel the book vibrate whenever I look at that sign. I'm not combining those two.
Okay.
I'm afraid of what might happen.
Oh, he looks at his phone if you take a while to decide what you're doing. Do you have anything else to say? Anything new? Nope.
Thanks for the post.
Right, if I use the voodoo book with the dolls.
No, they're already voodoofied, I think.
Or
Not
the window.
throwing this in there.
I need to get her name so that I can get information. So let's talk to her again, see if I can get her to tell me her name.
Anyway, I was wondering if you're waiting by this mysterious door.
Oh, did he give you the boot too? He told me I just have to sit for a while and rethink what I wished for my husband.
He told you?
The gentleman, dummy.
Oh, of course. So, what'd you wish for your husband?
Why, his untimely, gruesome death, of course.
Of course.
I'm Margot, by the way.
Margot. Made a new friend. 5 charisma and -10 intimidation. Nice to meet you, Margot.
Can I ask what your husband did to make you homicidal?
Oh, I'm perfectly convinced he's trying to murder me to get my money.
Ouch. Wouldn't it be easier to just divorce or write him out of the will?
Yes, I guess it would be. But what better way of responding to murder than with, well, murder?
I'm never getting married.
Say, you wouldn't happen to be a gun for hire, would you?
I happen to be anything for hire. I'm an undercover cop, him up, or I'm a librarian.
I happen to be an anything for hire.
Want to make an easy buck?
Sheesh, I really can't this week. I have this cursed ancient tome and a talking cat to take care of, so,
I get the feeling you're pulling my leg, Buzz.
Oh, you'd know if I did that. I'm an undercover cop. Put him up.
Psh. Yeah, right. Let me see your badge, officer.
I left it in my investigating pants. We got different pairs for different assignments, you know.
Return in those pants and you're free to arrest me.
Cleaners said they'll only be done by Tuesday.
They got badge shining services too.
I walked right into that one. I'm a librarian.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. I'm a... never mind. So the gentleman wouldn't help you off your hubby, huh?
Something about not doing any literal harm and using the forces for good to balance out recent events. Blah, blah, blah.
Did you try marriage counseling?
That's where I got this address.
Okay. Gotta run.
So run.
Right, if we know her name now, it's Margot. So, about the blonde girl.
So about the blonde girl.
Yeah? What's she to you?
A friend.
I'm a friend. I'm a little worried about her, so I watch her from afar.
Oh, friend.
Let's
I
skip
happen
through
to
this.
have a... Surely you...
Yep.
Sure. It's my friend Margot.
Huh. Guess you weren't lying. Well, might as well tell you. She dropped something on the back seat when she left, but she was out of sight by the time I noticed.
She's literally around the corner.
Oh yeah? How'd you feel about returning this to her? Looks like a letter. It might be important.
You can't get out of the car, take a few steps in that direction, and return it yourself?
This is a business, kid. I might lose a customer.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Let me have it.
Good man. Say, you won't open it, will you?
Not only will I open it, I will spray paint its contents all over that wall there.
Huh. You kid, are you? Here you go.
Beloved Margot, here it is, an old-fashioned letter. Since you said email can be easily intercepted, I've even tried writing it by hand, but well, you don't want to see the result. Missing you. Ah, your sweet perfume, your golden hair, shining in the morning light, your glittering, expensive jewellery. Oh, Margot, Margot, are you sure about Tony's intentions? My God, he's your husband. Would he really go as far as hurting you? Or me, for that matter? I know I was against this initially, but now I'm convinced. You need to see the voodoo gentleman and try to get him to do what's needed. I've started this poem about you, but it's so hard to find words that rhyme with your lovely name. other than cargo or embargo, I'll persist. So looking forward to seeing you at Hearts. You're the paramedic to my horrible freeway pile-up. Yours intermittently but lovingly, Charlie. You rascal, you! Nice guy aura removed. Oh, thank God. Would hate to be a nice guy. TM. Let's give her a letter then.
Alright, Margot, I'm gonna drop the act here. Charlie sent me.
Charlie who?
Charlie, your lover, that's who. Things are getting complicated and he said I should take it from here. I need that password.
Well, alright. If Charlie said so. The password is Fidelio.
Fidelio. Okay, don't do anything stupid, just stay put. I'm on it.
Understood, Buzz. Oh, I do hope everything works out fine.
Don't worry, I got this. Well, good luck in your endeavors.
Goodbye, Buzz, and thank you.
Yeah, sure. No problem.
Alright.
Hello there?
Password?
Ken sent me. Fidelio.
Fidelio.
Strange vegetation.
There are strange, spiky vines all over this crazy place. He's really got a vegetation problem in here. I really don't want to touch the strange, spiked vines. Needless to say, she's not impressed. It's an ancient voodoo chest. I can feel waves of eerie energy emanating from it. To be honest, it's freaking me out a little bit. That skull on top of it looks like nothing I've ever seen before. It looks firmly locked. I heard cats absorb negative energy and transform it into the good kind, but we're not gonna risk her napping on that thing.
Double-headed doll.
Hey, look, it's a double-headed doll. Made in San Francisco. Looks plenty fine to me. I think I'll have to ask the voodoo guy first.
We all know why that's there, you sycophant.
Bad kitty, that's called a tribute.
Yeah, right.
That's strange. It looks both human and ichthyoid at the same time.
Ichty what now?
Fish-like. It's giving me the creeps. I wouldn't touch it for $100.
It's not a fish. It's just fish-like. Do not want.
Ponytail skull.
He either died in the 1700s or the 80s. No, I have a feeling he's been clicked enough while he lived. The skull's stuck to a piece of driftwood. Must have been a sailor or a mighty pirate. Who knows?
Trust me, you don't want that thing. I can smell bad luck and misadventures all over it.
That's the Fertility Mask.
Hey, isn't that's identical to Lemon's mask. They must be shopping at the same Swedish furniture shop. I don't want it, and Kitty isn't impressed by primitive art, or any art for that matter.
Shut up, I'm a little into German expressionism.
Sinister and appropriately illuminated. Well, they look more African than Caribbean to me, but hey. I have enough creepy stuff surrounding me, thanks. Kitty isn't impressed by primitive art.
Shut up, I'm a little into German expressionism.
Ancient cell phone. Magazine. Alright, let's look at the magazine first.
It's an issue of Vogue magazine. The headline reads, "The Fishmut Look." I'm sure I'm not into the Fishmut look. I don't want it, it creeps me out. Kitty can't read.
Yet.
That looks like an authentic voodoo throne. Given the lack of other amenities, I really hope it's more comfortable than it looks. No, we're already up to our necks in ancient curses.
I prefer softer surfaces.
Boy, that is one ancient device. I guess it somehow goes with the ancient theme he's got going here.
Hello, operator? I've never heard that one before.
Kitty has no friends to call.
I heard that.
Funny looking skulls.
Hey, these are Halloween skulls.
Skulls are skulls, alright? Sometimes it's hard to get the genuine article.
I think I see some traces of glitter. Oh, totally unprofessional. Nah, I don't need them. Kitty doesn't care about non-edible decorations. That's an oddly shaped skull. Reminds me of a Mexican guy I once knew. Viva la revolucion!
Oh! Took me a wee second there. Or, not a wee second, it took further elaboration.
Nah, just disturbed the carefully arranged decor. I have a feeling him and Katz didn't get along. Looks like a beat-up microwave oven. I guess Voodoo's somewhat keeping up with the technology. Not touching voodoofied home appliances.
Oh.
I hate those things. I heard they give you cancer. No joke here.
Bananas.
That ish is bananas. I really don't know how else to describe them. I don't think I need bananas. Though she enjoys the occasional olive, Kitty's a carnivore.
Pineapple.
It's a pineapple. Ananas scamosus, if you really want to know. No thanks, I'm good. Though she enjoys the occasional...
Okay, I think that's... Oh, wooden wall.
It looks like a ship's wooden hull. I'd wonder about its presence here, but given the rest of the interior decorations... No, we don't need each other. She doesn't care for anything water-related.
Oh, swords as well.
Looks like a pirate sword. Shiny. No need for that in this day and age. She's not crazy about blades.
Okay, now I think that's everything. So we can officially talk to him now.
Everything about this guy screams voodoo louder than Jimmy would. That is quite the eclectic getup he's sporting. I know I'm supposed to be intimidated, but somehow I feel safer around him. Hi there.
Greetings, Wanderer, and be welcome.
Welcome, huh? Place doesn't look that welcoming.
You come seeking the help of the voodoo gentleman. You put up with the decorations.
So, what do I call you? VG?
No, that sounds a little bit too gangsta. Voodoo gentleman will do, thanks.
Was that password part really necessary?
It is best that I keep a low profile, lest the jackals tax me right out of town. Thus, the recommendation-only access. By the way, who referred you to me?
Margot told me about you.
Margot? Well, I'm glad to see you're alive and well.
The voodoo gentleman? You do voodoo? I'm buzzed, by the way.
You do at least remember what you came here for, I trust.
I can't remember a thing. Let's just be honest.
I remember, all right. It all started when I found this book. Well, to make a long story short, I accidentally put a spell on my cat, and now she's even more annoying than she was before.
A spell, huh? How'd you go about doing that, Harry?
I used this.
Vaulting voodoo fixins, is that the
Necronomicon in all its glory. Want to have a look-see?
No. Put that away. That thing should not be touched. Oh boy. I'm sure glad I'm not in your shoes. I can't help you with your cat, my man. There are some things even I don't mess with.
But my cat!
But my cat! Ugh, cats. We never did get along. What are the symptoms, pray tell?
She kinda started talking.
Oh, look, the cat speaks. Come one, come all, see the freak.
She's really unhappy with her current situation.
Oh, ye gods, I've had this nightmare before. Maybe a pinch, but there's no cold sweat. How can this be?
It's real, Witch MD.
Well, crap. I mean, alas.
How could you tell that was the real Necronomicon right away?
Most everyone imagines it all black, bound in human skin, bearing teeth. Only true initiates know it really kind of looks like one of those British sweater vests. You know, the ones with all the crisscross things.
Yeah,
Argyle.
why is that?
I guess you sometimes just go crazy with the triangles and it just doesn't turn out as evil a design as you'd think. Still, the content more than makes up for it.
Pleasant colors, though.
Yep, very eye-pleasing.
Yep. What kind of operation are you running here, anyways?
One that stays away from messing with the old ones.
But it's just like a personifying curse. Those should be easier, right?
You'd think.
Oh, and a friend of mine got kidnapped, too.
You don't say. Something tells me it's also Necronomicon related.
He was kidnapped while looking for the damn thing.
I really wish I could help you out, but ugh. Was it a very close friend?
We talked for like 5 minutes.
So it was basically someone off the street.
Aren't we all basically someone off the street?
You sure are.
Can't you at least point me in some useful direction?
There is one person that could probably be convinced to delve into this kind of mess.
Yeah?
I was just getting into my intriguing plot development swing and you totally threw me off. Where was I? Oh yeah. There's this avid student of the dark arts, an undercover intruder into the Dagon cult. A dear, dear friend of mine. A man mad and passionate enough to wade through the occult mysteries of the Necronomicon itself. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
Did he just go there?
Yeah, I thought he was doing a dramatic
Sorry,
pause.
I thought you were going for a dramatic pause.
But everything I'm saying is dark and morbidly fascinating, right?
Oh, absolutely. Just a second ago, I really think I detected some goosebumps.
Awesome! I've been working on my wording and delivery.
Tell me more about this dark intruder dragon guy.
Dagon, not Dragon. The terrible god of the murky abysses. The one who seems to have fishmouth in his clawed grip for decades now.
Man, where do you get all this stuff?
I am a student of the occult stuff, my greenhorn friend. Plus Wikipedia.
So this Dagon's had fishmouth in his clawed grip for decades. He's the mayor, then.
Worse than that, if you can imagine. But this is all hearsay, since most people have been just avoiding fishmouth for years and years. I haven't talked to my friend in ages.
Different cell phone carrier?
That, and little to no reception.
About this dark student you mentioned.
I'm really on the fence here about telling you more. This could be very dangerous. And men in red shirts are notoriously unlucky.
Stop reinforcing the stereotype. Is this about money?
Money? No, I always seem to end up working for free anyways.
Please tell me who the man is. Sounds like he's our only chance.
It is with great difficulty that I even utter his name.
It's probably
We haven't
Steve or
yet.
something, yeah.
Not if you keep interrupting me.
It's probably something like
Are
Steve.
you sure you're ready to hear his worldly denominations spoken out loud?
Hit me. I'm bracing myself.
His name is Bob Olmstein.
Wasn't Steve, but, you know. Just saying it makes my blood boil and congeal at the same time. Pretty sure that's what our building super is called. You know, it really rolls off the tongue. Doesn't he have a nephew that plays for the Tendrils? Building super.
Bob Olmstein. Pretty sure that's what our building super is called.
Waves of awe have been washing over me since I've heard you say Bob Olmstein.
Waves of awe have been washing over me ever since I've heard you say Bob Olmstein.
Are you perchance making fun of Bob Olmstein?
I wouldn't dare. So you're saying I can find Bob Olmstein in Fishmouth?
Well, yes, but let it be known I am not advising you to go there.
Doesn't look like I have a choice either way. Can you tell me how I can track him down once I get there?
Last time we spoke, he was staying at the Finman house.
Gotcha.
Just remember, we don't go to Fishmouth.
Kind of wish I just said Bob Olmstein. Okay. Let's go. And I'm guessing... Oh, that's Margot gone. I'm guessing we speak to the taxi driver and be like, hey, how much to get to Fishmouth? Hey, taxi, take me to Finman House in Fishmouth.
Hey, taxi, take me to Finman House in Fishmouth.
Yeah, that's real funny. Let's waste a cabbie's time with dumb jokes.
No, I'm serious. Take me to Fishmouth.
We don't go to Fishmouth.
I'll pay double.
I'll pay double.
You can pay 4 times the fare. It ain't worth going there. You think Darkham's been strange lately? Wait till you get a whiff of Fishmouth.
So let's get a whiff.
Money can't make me go there, friend. Them fishy folks will scare the scales off an anchovy.
Look, I have this suspicious cookie.
I have this suspicious cookie.
Keep that thing away from me. Some darn hippie fed me one of those about a month ago. I was seeing tentacles and all kinds of ungodly things for a week after.
You don't say.
I have this talking cat.
I have this talking cat.
We all gotta cross the bear, buddy.
Amen, brother. Can I interest you in an ancient cursed grimoire?
Nah, already got one of those, and it's full of my wife's special occasion dresses.
What can I do for a
What
ride?
can I do for a ride to Fishmouth?
Well, I do have a family problem needs taken care of, but, man, it's a heck of a doozy, let me tell you.
I'm all ears.
See, this cousin of mine, Ed, married a woman out of Fishmouth. Fishmouth, can you believe it? Name's Asenath. Anyway, ever since they got together, every time I meet old Eddie, I get this strange feeling he's not himself.
Always shopping for groceries, never goes to the ball game anymore, general zombie-like complexion, lack of will to go on. That's pretty common from what I understand.
Oh, you unmarried folks always piling on the stereotypes. No, friend, I mean, and I know it sounds crazy. It's like she's looking at me through his eyes. Like she's the one inside, right?
Whoa, okay. So, where's he?
Good question, buddy. I mean, possession. That's crazy talk, I know, but I've seen it with my own eyes, man. Now, he ain't talking much, but from what he did say, he gets littler and littler time as himself every day. And I'm worried sick, man. Look, I don't know what your deal is, but get rid of Asenath for me, and I'll drive your butt to Fishmouth like it was nothing.
Quest unlocked. Deal.
Okay then.
What can you tell me about
What can you
Ed?
tell me about Ed?
Name's Edward. Edward Derby. He's my cousin. Supports the tentacles. Don't care much for light beer or garlic-based toppings.
Thanks, that's very insightful. What can you tell me about Asenath?
What's there to say? She's a creepy one, that's for sure. Looking like a darn fish if I ever saw one. I've been driving cabs forever, and I never heard of anyone else called Asenath in Darkham, so there's that. Hope that'll help you.
Thanks.
Okay.
Okay, got it. Got a scoot.
Where do I find them then? We still haven't gotten the little fish plush for the little girl. Priscilla. Okay, still no new dialogue. So I'm a little bit lost about where to go from here, but it is 7 o'clock, so I'm gonna head off. Thank you very much for joining me. It feels weird playing a game that has so much voice acting because I don't have the excuse to be talking, so I feel like I'm being very silent, and I'm not sure I like that or not. It's good for my throat. Having the rest is great, but I don't know. I kind of like having the excuse to read things aloud. And thus far, I don't have any like particularly interesting commentary about the game. But like I said, I think I'll probably speak more once I get stuck at puzzles, because that happens quite a bit. So yeah, so far it's your kind of typical adventure game. Some of the jokes are a little hit or miss, at least in my opinion. But so far it's pretty good. So yeah, I'll see what I'm feeling like. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. I might be playing games with some friends. But if not, I'll play something on stream. But either way, you'll see me on Wednesday. Yeah, on occasion, just letting my voice take a rest, because I'm speaking a lot more with streaming, and also because I'm being sterner with Peanut. And especially when we're outside and he's misbehaving, I'm like really forcing my voice to its limits to like convey a tone that he understands as like, you shouldn't be doing that. So my voice has been pretty tired. Anyway, thank you very much for joining, and I'll see you next time. Bye!